So how does it feel to be back with the Max family? I heard you were here last year, and when they were briefing me, they just told me that Neha knows everything about this. We do not have to brief her again because you were already a part of this last year. So how does it feel to be back in Namma Bengaluru and be a part of the Max Kids Festival once again?
Good evening, Bengaluru. How is everybody? Okay, good. I'm glad. At least 3 people are excited to see me. The other people are busy shooting. But घर जाके video देख लेना कि मैं आई थी, हाँ? But having said that, I must tell you, the reason why we all are here is because we have the Max Kids Festival going on. We've got Max Fashion. The last time I came here was for Max Fashion, and I'm like, I'm not entering foot into this mall, this beautiful mall, till these guys don't call me back for Max. So I love the brand. I love everything that we stand for. I love the fact that, you know, it's about making everyday fashion friendly for everybody, and more importantly, it's about making everybody fashionable, and that's what Max does. So I just want everyone to know that, you know, the minute you think, oh, this is fashionable, it must be expensive, I love the fact that it's not even expensive. I genuinely do, and I think that I'm a budget shopper, and a budget shopper like me can come here and shop. It's just fantastic, the styles, everything. What are we most excited about today? Excited about seeing the kids. Yay! I'm most excited about making sure that the mamas and the daddies have lots of fun with their kids. I'm most excited about being in Bengaluru and most excited about being with Max Fashion. I'm not going to stand in the middle of all these amazing people who do all the great work and your great voice with your great accents, which I can't match up to. But anything you want to ask me, you can ask me. I'm right here. Thanks, guys. I love Max. I really do.
Absolutely, Neha. So we request Sumit, our Deputy CEO from Max Fashion, to kindly hand over the bouquet to you as a welcome gesture. So let's have the bouquet coming in, and yes, we love you. So it's so good to see you here in Namma Bengaluru. Let's have a big round of applause to none other than the versatile actor, style icon, Neha Dhupia in the house. Elru enjoy ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತಟ್ಟಬಹುದಾ?
That we do, which is really bring families together. In fact, the whole part about Disney being part of this, Lilo and Stitch being part of this, it's about nostalgia. We as parents have seen many of these cartoons or films or whatever, and then when our kids share and see the same, there's a bit of bonding, or rather there's a lot of bonding between us and the kids. And I think the whole point of the kids festival is really to bring families together, and we've been like, Neha, you wouldn't believe that they've been at it for the last, I think, 4 hours, where multiple rounds of kids have come and painted Lilo and Stitch, and this is what's happening in many, many cities across the country.
20 stores, 200 cities. Every kid in the last 1 decade knows about Max Kids Festival through drawing competition, with singing, dancing, fashion show. So this entire is a very emotional property that we have curated for many years, and it's very, very hard to our core customer like family and kids.
Association with Disney has been over now 1.5 decades now. It's been really long association.
Okay.
And Lilo and Stitch is of course one of the most timeless favorite character, and which cuts across age, gender, and of course, as we see, and you know what Pallavi just spoke about, and the reaction that I have from Neha, the biggest fan is the younger generation that we have, which are our customers, which is kids and the teens and the younger audience for us, and they're the biggest customer for us. Through our range, what we have tried to do is we have tried to celebrate the spirit and the humor of Lilo Stitch. Our range cuts across t-shirts for kids, for men, for women, and we have accessories, we have bags, we have lovely headgears, hairbands, and whatnot. So my piece of advice to the audience would be that if you are a Lilo Stitch lover, quickly run to Max and grab your piece before we go out of stock, because we are running out of stock. So just go and grab your piece. Happy shopping and enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
Last year we had the mommies and the kids, but this time it's just the kids taking over the spotlight and limelight. So how does it feel to be back? I already asked you this, but how does it just feel to be associated with Max, and the second time you're being a part of this lovely Max Kids Festival? So how does that feel?
I'm going to just answer this question as a mother and a consumer, and not as somebody who's sitting here on stage. For me, when I think that I need to find merchandise resolve for my children, I will only go to Max. Because
A round of applause on this note, everybody.
I feel like there's so much of life that children introduce into you, so much knowledge that they get from the outside world through their friends who've probably traveled, who've probably seen stuff. You as a parent are sometimes the last person to get the information as to what these characters are. And the minute I saw Max, and I promise you, about a week ago, I was like, where can I find Lilo and Stitch merchandise? And the first name and the only name that came up was Max. So I really want to tell you that whether it's the headbands, whether it's the shopping bag, whether it's the school bags, whether it's the pencil cases or the clothes, the reason why it's also out of stock is because I've gone and picked up way more than I should be. But it's really fantastic, and keep up all the fantastic work, really, guys. You know, the thing is, if you make I feel a larger part, and this comes from an extremely selfless place, and I don't think I would ever say this. Before becoming a mom, I would only shop for myself. Now, wherever I go, I'm always looking for things for my kids. But I know that if I go to Max, I can finish off stuff for my kids and then go to the mom section or my section, then maybe impress my husband a little bit. So it's there. Look, we're all there. We're a family that loves Max, and thank you for what you do, really.
We are waiting for the most awaiting fashion show, right?
Yes, of
Let's not
course.
forget the reason why we all have gathered here. Let's have a photo op moment with all the four of you a little bit closer to the paps so that they can get the perfect
But
shot.
before we start the fashion show, there are children who are coming up on stage.
All the kids come front. We'll have a group picture. Let's capture this lovely moment with all of the fantabulous kids. You can walk a little front. Hip hip hooray! Let's also have Sumit. Please join us on stage. Our Bangalore audience, before you just exit. Yes.
I just want to say that I don't think we've done enough for these kids. Can we hear a huge round of applause for how amazing these kids were? And more importantly, I saw lots of very proud parents in the audience. And I have to say that yes, I would be the same if my child was here. So well done, mommies, and well done, daddies. You all have done well, and you know exactly what they are. Your kids are already 100% cute, and maybe a little bit of a difference can be made with Max Fashion as well. Yeah, but really fantastic, man. Like the effort, the designs, the way the kids walk. I was almost embarrassed. I was just like, no, there's no way I can match up to this level of cuteness.